Welcome and thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be looking at finding the rule of our quadratic. So we know the turning point here is 0, 2, and another point is going through 1 and 3. So x is 1 and y is 3. So as we've got the turning point, it's so much easier just to go straight to the turning point form of our equation. So if I know my turning point form, which is y equals x take h squared plus k, where h is our x and k is our y. So I know in turning point form I've got x and y, so I can straight away rewrite it. Y equals x take 0 squared plus 2. Simple. The next thing I look at is expanding this. If I expand x take 0 squared, that just leaves me with x squared. So I can then write it as y equals x squared plus 2. Now I need to think, do I have anything for a? So, because just remember, a affects if it's a narrow or if it's a y parabola. So let's have a look. I just substitute these in, and then I'll leave one variable, and then I can solve it. So if y is 3 equals if x is 1, now I've got one variable, so I can solve it. 1 squared is 1, that leaves just a. So 3 equals 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. So I got a there. Well, if I take 2 over to this side, that leaves me with 1. 1 equals 1a. So a must be 1. So then I don't need to put anything there, and my equation ends up being x squared plus 2. Okay, let's go and have a look at this one right here. Turning point is 0, 0, and another point is 2, 8. Again, I use my turning point form, which is y equals ax minus h squared plus k. I then put my turning point form into this equation. Y equals a brackets x minus 0 squared take 0. Well, take 0 is doing nothing, and we know when I've got x point is 0 here, that is just going to end up being x squared. So it ends up being y equals ax squared. Again, now I just substitute these values in. So if x is 2 and y is 8, I go 8 equals 2a 2 squared. That simplifies to 2 squared is 4. So 8 equals 4a. Divide both sides by 4 and it leaves me with a equaling 2. So my equation will be y equals 2x squared. The lucky last one, again, I'm using the turning point form. So it's easy sometimes just to write our turning point form. So our turning point form is y equals x take h squared plus k. Next thing I need to do is fill in through using these points, x and y. So let's have a go. Y equals x is 4, so x take 4 squared plus negative 2. Now, I'm going to expand this. So x take 4 is x take 4, x take 4 plus minus, minus 2. Now, so let's expand. X is going to be times by x and 4, and then negative 4 will be times by x and negative 4. So x times x equals x squared. X times negative 4 equals negative 4. X, negative 4 times x, and negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive. 4 times 4 is 16. Now, just remember, we do have the a still there. Minus 2. Okay, so now I have expanded. I'm going to look at the next part, and it says, and the y-intercept is 0. So the y-intercept, what will x be? Well, the y-intercept is 0, so x also must be 0 because of its. So that will I know that it will be 0 and 0. Because that's really good information for us to be able to see because of the following. Now, I know that I'm just going to supplement 0 and 0 into x and y. So I'm going to go y equals a. Well, x squared, 0 squared, take 4 times 0, minus 4 times 0, plus 16, minus 2. Again, I forgot to put y as 0. So we can simplify that now. 0 equals a. 0 squared is 0, minus 4 times 0, minus 4 times 0 is 0. So we just got left with 16. A times 16 minus 2. So we should change that around. 16a minus 2. I can take 2 to the other side. It becomes positive. 2 equals 16a. How do you get a by itself? I divide it by 16, and I divide 2 by 16. So that equals, a equals 1 over 8. And I just simplified 2 over 16. So if a is 1 over 8, I can then go back to where I was, which is here, and write it as y equals 1 over 8, x take 4 squared minus 2. And there we have it. So that is how we can find the rule for a parabola. Really hope that helps you understand how to make the rule based on the turning point and using another point.